Dear students, welcome to Chandbagh School Biology Department and I am Sumair Anwar. Today we are going to start lesson 5 of 6 for the grade 10 students, and the topic I am going to discuss today is reflex action. Now what is meant by reflex action? You have to remember that reflex actions are involuntary actions. Involuntary actions are not under our conscious control. So how can we define reflex action? A reflex action is an immediate response to a specific stimulus without conscious control. So you have to mention immediate response and without conscious control while defining the reflex action. Reflex centers, brain and spinal cord, they act as reflex centers in our body. Now, reflex actions may be classified either as cranial reflexes or spinal reflexes. Cranial reflexes are controlled by the brain but not the conscious will. For example, pupil reflex, blinking, salivation, that is production of saliva. Spinal reflexes, they are controlled by the spinal cord. For example, knee-jerk reflex, sudden withdrawal of hand on touching a hot object. So these are some of the examples of the reflex actions. Sequence of events in a reflex reactions. So here are the 5 points. These are the steps or the sequence of events that takes place in a reflex reaction. Receptors in the skin. First of all, the receptors that are present in the skin, for example, they will detect the stimulus and an impulse is generated. This impulse is transmitted with the help of sensory neuron to the spinal cord. Within the spinal cord, interneuron is present. From the spinal cord, the impulse will be transmitted to the motor neuron. And from the motor neuron, it will reach the effector, for example muscles, and a response is generated as a result of this. So this is the sequence of events that takes place in a reflex reaction. Now what happens when your hand touches a hot object? So if you touch a hot object, the flame or hot object will serve as a stimulus. The receptors that are present in the skin, they will detect the stimulus and an impulse is generated. This impulse will be transmitted with the help of sensory neuron to the spinal cord shown here. So, spinal cord contains 2 regions. The dark one is known as the gray matter that is present inside, and outside the gray matter, white matter is present. I have already discussed in detail about the difference between gray matter and white matter in my previous lesson. So from the sensory neuron, the impulse will reach the interneuron that is present within the spinal cord. From the interneuron, it will reach the motor neuron, and from the motor neuron, it will reach the biceps muscles that are present in the arm. The biceps muscles will contract and a sudden withdrawal of hand take place. So this is the whole reflex action that takes place when you touch a hot object. Now what is meant by reflex arc? Reflex arc is basically a shortest pathway. It is the pathway. A reflex arc is the shortest pathway by which nerve impulses travel from the receptor to the effector in a reflex action. From the receptor to the effector and the shortest pathway, this is known as reflex arc. While reflex action is an immediate response to a stimulus. So here is a diagram that shows a simple reflex arc. First of all, a receptor or sense organ is shown here. From here, the impulse will travel with the help of sensory neuron and reach the central nervous system, either brain or spinal cord. Within the central nervous system, interneuron is present. You can see here. From the interneuron, the impulse will move to the motor neuron, and from the motor neuron, it will reach effector, muscle or gland, and as a result of this, a response is generated. Now this whole pathway is shortest whole pathway from receptor, starting from receptor and ending at effector. From receptor to effector, this whole pathway is known as reflex R. But as a result of this whole process, the action that is generated is known as the reflex action, that is involuntary action. I have already discussed about synapse. A synapse is a point at which two neurons meet with each other. So you can see here the sensing neuron here meet with the motor interneuron. So here is one synapse. When the interneuron meet here with the motor neuron, here is the second synapse. So it's two synapses you can see here. Now what is your written assignment? Question number 1, what is the reflex action? Question number 2, in what ways is a reflex action different from voluntary action? Complete your assignment, take a picture and send on my WhatsApp number. Thanks for watching.